What's up, super people? My name is Aaron Oster. I am a #1 best-selling author on Amazon. And today, I thought I would talk about something that I honestly didn't really want to talk about, but I know it's kind of important to talk about, and that is, how do you, as an author, or as a person, deal with negativity in the sense of authors? That would be specifically negative reviews on your books. Every single author, no matter how good they are, they all have negative reviews. So, yeah, if you guys can just destroy that like button, subscribe. We're getting closer to 1,000 every day. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I mean, I'd love to get there before the end of the year. So if you're watching this and you are not yet subscribed, do it now. I can't really give you a compelling reason other than, I'm asking. And, pretty please, and I'll even add a little cherry on top of that to sweeten the pot. Oh yes, and the giveaway will be going up very soon, so stay posted for that giveaway. So yeah, with that very long intro out of the way, let's get right into the video. So, like I said earlier, every single author, no matter who they are, no matter how good they are, will have to deal with negative reviews at some point in their writing career. Now, for first-time authors, this can be sort of a shock the first time they see that first negative review go up on their book that they worked on for a year or a year and a half. You put your heart and soul into a book, and you are sure that everyone is going to love it. And then that first negative review comes up, and you are just completely crushed. I mean, I remember getting my first negative review. It came, I think, 2 or 3 days after Supermage was published, and someone threw up a negative review over there. I don't actually remember exactly what it was, but I remember that it completely ruined my whole day. I mean, they said something about my book and something or other, and it really, it got to me. And I think that a lot of authors will experience this the first time they see their first book being reviewed negatively. And for the longest time, you know, when my second book went up, right? The first review on that book was a bad review. And again, it really bothered me. And for more and more books, the longer they came out and the more they kept going, you know, they started not bothering me as much because by that point, I'd already gotten used to it. I'd already accepted that, yes, some people just aren't going to like my writing. But I thought that I would try and give you guys some advice on how to personally cope with it. Also, I would like to tell you a couple of stories about some unpleasant experiences that I have personally had, but I'll get to that later. So the first thing that I would tell you to go in, and I know it's very, very hard to go in with this mindset, especially as someone who has worked so hard on getting that book done and making sure that everything is perfect, is to go in with the mindset that no matter how good your book is, there is going to be someone that is not going to like it. They are going to leave a bad review on that book, and there is nothing you can do about it. I literally had someone download the free sample on one of my books and leave me a negative review for it. And the way that Amazon works is that when it comes to positive reviews, they will be very, very selective and very picky. Amazon sort of caters towards the negative. That means anything under a 4-star review, that means 3 stars and under, is considered a bad review and will hurt your rating. And they will allow someone to leave a bad review after reading the free sample of your book. But they will not allow someone to leave a good review for just reading the free sample of your book. Amazon is very interesting that way, and they cater towards this negative-centric review system, which I personally, I think is absolutely horrible and atrocious, but, and which is why a lot of people say that, yeah, you can't really trust reviews on Amazon because you can't trust all the 4- and 5-star reviews. Because when you think of a 3-star review, you think of it as being a neutral review. Like, right, you know, wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. So I'll leave a 3-star review. But if you leave a 3-star review for someone on Amazon, you will be hurting their book. Amazon takes into consideration your reviews when recommending your books to other people. So if they see you're getting a lot of negative reviews, they're going to stop recommending it, which will hurt your sales. It will negatively affect your sales rank, and it will hurt your business. So with all that taken into consideration, it is very hard, on top of actually seeing someone just trashing your book, it's hard to not take it personally. But one of the things that I realized after getting a very, very nasty and profanity-laced email from someone, I mean, honestly, I'd read the email out for you guys, but I like to keep my channel PG, and this email was so nasty. Like, when I read that email, I actually laughed. I saw that email, I read it over, and then I thought, hold on a second. This guy took time out of his day to find my website, write me an email about how much he hated my book, and then send it to me. And the kicker here is that they didn't even leave me a review on my book. They read 30 minutes of the book, then sent me a profanity-laced email about what, how mentally challenged I am for wasting their time by making them read my book. And after I read that, that was sort of when I realized that, hold on a minute, these people, they're dealing with their own problems. They don't hate you. They don't have a problem with you. It's them. They have the problem. And, this doesn't apply to all negative reviews. When you read a negative review, for example, and someone gives you actual constructive criticism on your book, yes, it'll hurt in the moment. But I can tell you again from personal experience that a bunch of negative reviews on the first book in my series actually turned into a major plot point going forward. So I learned from all that negativity, from all those bad reviews from the people that actually gave me real constructive criticism about what was wrong with my book. I took that to heart after being initially insulted and made my books better as a result. And if you go through my main series, Rise to Omniscience, you will see that while the first book is rated at 4.2 stars, the next book in the series is rated 4.5. The one after that, 4.52. And as you go on, I mean, you go to the last books in the series, they're rated at 4.8 stars, which is a really, really good rating, considering the number of reviews I've collected on each. So again, just remember that as a writer, your stuff will suck in the beginning. People will trash you for it, and there is nothing you can do about it. As any kind of content creator, your stuff is always going to garner criticism. And, people aren't always going to be happy with your stuff. And yes, well, I initially didn't want to make this video because giving the people that give you negative reviews, it doesn't pay to let them ruin your day. They don't deserve to be rewarded for leaving you a negative review by having you talk about them, which is why I have not mentioned any of my negative reviewers in this video. It's why I didn't personally show any of the negative reviews I have gotten in this video, because the people that don't offer constructive criticism, the people that get on there and say, oh, you're a piece of, insert whatever you want to over here for, you are a, whatever. The people will go after you personally. I'm not kidding. You can go and read some of the reviews on my books if you want to. And you can see that there are some people, that offer actual criticism. And then there are some people that just trash you as a person. And it's very important to realize that these people have their own issues. And because they have their own issues, they're going to take their issues out on you. So, yeah, I realize I might have gone on a bit of a tangent there, and that I might have repeated several things a few times. But I think that it's very important for aspiring authors and new first-time authors, and even authors that have been doing this for a while, if you haven't realized it yet, it's important to realize that this is just part of the process. It's going to hurt in the beginning. It is going to ruin your day. But if you go in with the mindset of already knowing that this is going to happen, it can just make things easier for you. Don't let them ruin your entire day, and don't question yourself based on one person's bad review. That's what people tend to do. You tend to focus on the negative. You can have 200 positive reviews and one bad one, and that one bad one will eat away at you on the inside. So don't let that happen. I know it's easy for me to say, and me personally, it took me a long time to get over it. I mean, there are still some negative reviews that I see, and it'll bother me. It'll only bother me for a few minutes now, but it will still bother me. So, again, take that into consideration. You will get bad reviews. Even the best authors in the world get bad reviews. No one is going to like everything. So be strong and don't stop writing just because you got a little criticism. So with all of that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, just hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts and how you would handle negativity as an author. And also, that giveaway is coming really soon. It seems that the vote has swung in favor of the iPhone. You know, surprise, surprise. But someone commented down below saying that if they win, they might want the Galaxy Note 20. So what I think I'm going to do for this giveaway is that I am going to just let the winner pick whichever model they want. I'm not personally going to be buying the product and bringing it to me and then shipping it out, because that would just be a waste of time and money. What I'll do is the smart thing is I will just purchase the item online and ship it directly to the winner. The giveaway is going to be coming up real soon, and if you are already if you're already subscribed, you're automatically entered, and if you're one of the first 1,000 people who subscribe, then you will be entered into an additional special giveaway just for the first 1,000 subscribers for an extra $250 Amazon gift card where you can go buy my books. Yeah, so let's do the outro now. I guess, click down below if you're not signed up to Audible yet. You can get a free audiobook. Go buy my books. Make sure to subscribe. I already said that. Hope you have an awesome day. Keep being super, and I will see you all next time.